Wow, that's a shiny. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, it's been like a full week plus since we've last seen each other. I didn't record for the packed portions cooking week either. And you know what, I was just sick 2 weeks ago. And then the following week, last week, I was like, I probably should really take this time to just rest and recover, which I did. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm not sick anymore, but I'm still experiencing a lot of phlegm. I wake up in the middle of the night coughing, which is also something that I've noticed. Weird, because during the daytime, I don't really cough. I do here and there, but nighttime is when I wake up with a coughing fit. No sore throat though, so that's great. But yeah, it is like cold season, flu season or something, so do take care of yourself. But I am back now. I'm feeling very well rested and very well recovered, and I'm excited to catch up with you guys. So without further ado, let's take a look on the final day of the packed portions cooking that we did. And unfortunately, I wasn't really able to find the stuff that I wanted to, which was a mono ginger larvitar. I wanted to find a mono oil crogunk, as well as a mono cacao Paldean whooper, but that was just not in the cards for me. Oh wow, that's a shiny. Okay, so the last day, and of course the day that I'm recording, we found a shiny. Holy cow, I don't think I found a shiny Geodude yet, so that is exciting. But it seems like we have 2 Dittos on the field as well, so yeah, the shiny Geodude and the Ditto Charmander over there looking so cute. Uniqlo is also doing this collab with Pokemon where you could customize their shirts, and they're like Ditto stuff. Alright, so yeah, 2 Dittos. We got a golden nugget over here. Oh my gosh, this is good luck. I'm gonna have a good rest of the week, good rest of the year. So like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want to get that luck too. So I hate that the Hungry rolled on the shiny Geodude, because with shiny Pokemon, it's a guaranteed catch. You just use a Poke Biscuit and you're good. So it kind of sucks that it's on that. But let's see, I will do my regular biscuit on this whooper, because why not? I don't really need anything else here, so I guess I'll just do the whooper. And then a Poke Biscuit on, yeah, my throat is still acting up, a Poke Biscuit on the Geodude. But because my throat is still acting up, I think I won't be streaming for this week. And then, as you guys know, for the last 2 weeks of December, I am planning to take off just to enjoy the holiday season and be surrounded around family and friends. So yeah, I'm probably one of the slowest Legends ZA player on Twitch and stuff, but I will try to upload consistently to the best of my abilities until the end of the year. I think we will keep it as the shiny Geodude, just as a little flex, also because the Golem line is good for ingredients as well, such as beans or potato if you do go that route. Alright, let's see what our shiny Geodude looks like. It is ABA. Oh, berry finding. There's 3 gold skills. 2 of the other gold skills are kind of like meh. Nature is nice. Helping speed is good. Inventory up S is nice as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna star it anyways because I always star all of my shinies. It's nice that it has berry fighting, I guess. Alright, and now let's just pick this up first and then decide where we're gonna go. I think I know where I'm gonna go next week, or sorry, this week. And in terms of what the packed portions week number 2 was for me, it was more because I've already hit Master 20 on Topalo, right? So I really just wanted to see whether or not I can catch the Pokemon that I wanted, which I mentioned earlier before, but also it was a great opportunity to level up my dishes. So I did land on a dessert week, so we leveled up some dessert dishes. So I'm very, very happy about that. Now let's go into the weekly summary for week 125. So we hit Master 16. We did go up on all of this, but yeah, I've already hit Master 20 and I got a C grade. Yeah, my sleeping wasn't the best, given that although I'm not like sick anymore, I still find myself waking up from a coughing fit, which is not nice, not fun at all. You know what, around this time last year I was like sick as a dog as well. Like when I flew to Singapore, I was sick. And then whatever throat infection I had going on, that went on for maybe 2-3 weeks, which was really not fun. So I'm happy this time around it doesn't seem as extreme as before. But I've been waking up with like a lot of eye booger as well, which is not nice. So I think like what I'm thinking is when I'm laying down at nighttime, all the mucus has nowhere to go, so it just pools in my throat and then it escapes through my water ducts or whatever you call them, and then I get a coughing fit. And yeah, very not fun things. But let's see what we can make for breakfast. Snorlax this week wants some salad, and this week I do want to level up my bulldoze guacamole and chips. So we are going to maybe midweek we are going to be gathering ingredients for that. But for the time being, what can I make? Holy cow, I don't think I can make anything except the snoozy tomato salad, which you know what we're gonna do, and we're gonna just randomize what ingredients go in. Oh my gosh, yeah, because I just came out of a back-to-back dessert week, which is nice because I never really get desserts. It's usually just curries and salads. But oh my gosh, it kind of hurts. This kind of feels so sad to just make a dang snoozy tomato salad. Okay, and then after this, let's swap out our team as well. I'm excited to be back in Amber Canyon because a lot of the Pokemon here are Pokemon that I actually still need to find as well. So this is our team. This is a squad for Salad Week. And we are probably just gonna make a lot of... Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I don't think I tapped my Wigglytuff before I switched out my team. So if it was holding skill trigger, that's gone. But I mean, it is what it is, right? But without further ado, let's go into the research community for our long-awaited yap session. I hope you guys missed this yap session. Here is my drink of the day. It is an iced latte. I went to the mall this weekend with my friends, so I was able to stop by a Nespresso store and pick up more of the Pinwheel Peppermint Nespresso pot. I only picked one sleeve, and now I should have got two. In my mind I was like, maybe I should get two, but then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get one. I should have got two. I forget how dang good this is. And I like to top it with cinnamon and some flaky sea salt. I'm using regular, agave syrup. I'm not using my banana syrup. But let's give it a good mix. Alright, cheers guys. We are in the second week of December. There are 2 more weeks left until 2025 is behind us. And we welcome in 2026. So crazy what the year has been like for a lot of you guys and for myself. And I just want to give us a cheers for everyone who has been struggling, going through something, small wins in your life, accomplishments you've had gone through, just life in general, you know. Cheers to you and to me. That is damn good. Although it looks a little dark, usually I like my lattes on like the more lighter side. Although it looks dark, it is so delicious. The roast is not too dark and bitter, and the peppermint flavor, god damn. So my friends, I hope you've been doing well. As you guys know, I was sick and then I was recovering. So last week I was no longer sick, but I felt like, whoa, what the? Well, yeah, I haven't encountered a spirit tomb yet, so I've never seen this before, but I was like, what the heck is that? But it's a spirit tomb, just kind of hidden in its keystone. Yeah, so my week last week was good. Although I wasn't sick, I'm still experiencing some throat issues, so I was like, you know what, it probably wouldn't make sense for me to stream because I don't want to like end up coughing. So there was that. I also decided to just take a break from recording kind of for the same reason, just to give my throat a rest. So although I am doing better, I'm still experiencing a little bit of like throat issues, phlegm, but I'm not contagious, which is great. And I don't have like fever, headache, sore throat. I feel like if I had a sore throat, wow, that would be like game over, because who likes a sore throat, right? But my week was just very chill. I spent a lot of time catching up with familiar faces from the past and hanging out with friends, which is really, really pleasant and really nice. I caught up with a girlfriend I haven't seen in a while, so we had dinner together, and then she paid for my meal, and I was like, girl, are you sure? And she's like, yes, you came back, like, this is my treat. Like, if you were to fight for the bill, I would have fought back for the bill from you. So I thought that was really nice. And then I met another old friend. It's been a while since I've seen him, but we caught up, and it was just so nice seeing him. And then I bumped into, by chance, another friend who just so happened to be in the area, and I was like, wow, what a coincidence. I'm meeting all these people from my past, and they're just so happy to see me back, and I'm excited to catch up with them more either end of this year or early next year. But yeah, I'm reminded by how much people I have in my life who are always rooting for me and who are excited to see me. And oh my gosh, look at that shiny Marsh Tom. Congrats, Abby. It's so cute. It's so girly pop coated with the colors as well. So yeah, that was how my social life has been in terms of like health in general. Aside from being sick, I was able to go back to the gym last week, which was really nice after being so sedentary the week prior. Choco found a Paldean Wooper that's shiny. I'm so jealous because I love the color scheme for the shiny Paldean Wooper. It's so nice. I'm so jealous, but congrats, Choco. Oh my gosh. I really want one. But yeah, so the week that I was full-blown sick with the fever and everything, I didn't go to the gym, obviously, because I don't want to spread what I had, right? But man, did I feel so goddamn lazy. Like, I just felt like my body was deteriorating, you know what I mean? And it was also the first time I was sick living on my own, so thank God I had some stuff stockpiled in my pantry and in my fridge so that I could feed myself. But yeah, I mean, I was able to take care of myself perfectly well, and it was an experience. So now I know. But then last week I was finally able to get back into the gym, and that was so nice. Also, I noticed recently my appetite has just been like skyrocketing lately, so I'm very happy that I'm finally eating the proper amount of calories that I should have. As you know, when you're going through a heartbreak, the last thing you kind of really want to do, you either eat a lot or you have no appetite. And I fall into the latter category where I had no appetite. So I lost a shit ton of weight and a shit ton of muscle. And I was probably alarming a lot of the close people in my life with how skinny and gaunt I was. I look back at old photos during that period, during that first month, and I'm like, holy shit, I don't look healthy at all. And just the other day when my best friend was over, she was telling me like, wow, you look like you were so gaunt, like ED alarming type of thin a couple months ago, you know? And I finally gained back a good portion of the weight and muscle, and probably even more, which makes me so happy. Like when I got on camera today, I noticed the weight gain. Like I see my face more plump. When I'm wearing clothes, it fits properly now. And I'm just so happy to have gained the weight back, but more than what I was when I initially landed in Canada before the heartbreak, which makes me so happy because gaining weight has always been something that I wanted to do. And the struggle with me was not the gym portion of it, is really the diet, because you know what they say, anytime you have a fitness goal, 80% of it is what you eat, 20% is what you do to work out. And my biggest problem was that I just never really had an appetite, or I just couldn't eat a lot. But I don't know what it is lately. I have just been having so much of an appetite. I used to not eat breakfast, and now I can't start my day unless I have my bagel with butter and cream cheese, and that's like my favorite thing. Then later on I'll get hungry again, so I'll have a snack, and I'll have like a banana or an apple or Greek yogurt with fruit on the bottom that's like pre-packaged in my fridge, like cheese sticks and stuff like that. I have like a lunch and a dinner and other snacks throughout the day. So I'm very well hitting above 1,200 calories, which is amazing because me before, who didn't have much of an appetite and struggled with eating, ate less than that, which is really bad. And I'm just so glad now that it's for what it seems like my appetite has been stabilizing and I'm maintaining weight at a healthy pace, but I feel so much stronger. I like how the weight has showed up in my face and in my body. It's been fueling my workouts really great. I'm gaining a lot of muscle as well, which is really great, because when you're in your 30s, it's so important to maintain and build muscle, because it just gets harder and your muscle declines as the years progress as well. And having healthy muscle is just great because it will prevent you from other diseases that you might develop in your later parts of life. So very important to build that foundation now. So I'm just so glad. Like, this top used to be very loose on me, but now like it's such a perfect fit. Like, it fits like a glove, and I'm so glad for that. Now, if I were to be picky and a little bit vain, when I gain weight, most of it usually goes to my hips and lower body. I wish I was one of those girls that gain it in their boobs because, you know, your girl is part of the itty bitty titty committee. But you know what? The other day I was on TikTok, and then this girl was like talking about how she wishes she had smaller boobs, or what she terms fashion boobs. And I'm like, oh my god, what a way to think about my boobs. Like, I got fashion boobs. So yeah, I just thought that was a little funny to share. But you know, now I'm in that place in my life where I'm like, I don't think I would get a boob job anymore. When I was younger, I wanted one. Me now, not so much. Unless I have kids and then they fully deflate, I think I would want to get a little touch up. Not anything too extreme, because I am petite and I have a smaller frame. I would get something tasteful, you know? But yeah, I just wanted to share that little win with you guys in terms of like what has been going on with me. And the thing that has brought me the most joy is just how much more I'm enjoying food. I feel like before I was in the mindset of eat to live. Now I'm like live to eat. Like, I'm genuinely enjoying food in the way I haven't before. And it just makes me so excited. I'm also not used to this though. So I'm glad that I am embracing this weight gain in such a positive way. But I am worried for the moments where I am experiencing a little bit of body dysmorphia at times, I'm not gonna lie. And I know where that comes from, because I mean, living in an Asian household where your mom is like very strict. I remember in high school when I started gaining weight, my mom signed me up for the gym, and she was like, after school, you're gonna go to the gym and you're gonna walk a little bit, you know? And that really skewed my relationship with food and fitness and body image. And I'm very happy that I've gone to a place in life where I don't think that way anymore. And I'm happy with gaining weight. I like how much more healthier and happy I am. I mean, to be so for real with you guys, sometimes I do struggle with a little bit of guilt afterwards, just because I'm so used to being restricted at times growing up. And you know what? I love my mom, and I know she was just like trying her best. Like, she didn't know what she didn't know, you know, so I don't fault her for it or anything. But I would never do that if I were to have kids. And with my little siblings, I try to make sure that they have a healthy relationship with their food and body image as well. So all that to say, I'm really happy that I'm gaining so much strength, I'm gaining so much muscle, and I just have a more healthy, positive outlook on food and on health and on fitness. But yeah, that 1 week of not working out, oh my gosh, I was like itching to get some sort of movement in, you know? So I started walking again, because the heart is one of the, I think they say, one of the strongest muscles in your body. You know, it pumps a lot of blood at 24/7 every day. And my cardio game has been falling off recently. I hate running. Cannot do running. I like skipping because it's good for like overall body and your skeleton. That's what my chiro told me before. And walking is really great low impact, because you can like doom scroll, you could text your friends, you could listen to a podcast. So walking and skipping is my main form of cardio. So when I walk, I do 30 minutes inclined at 12 and then I do like a 2.5 speed for starting, and then every 5 minutes I like bump it up just so it feels not so extreme and it's easier to ease into the higher speed. Other than that, if it's not 30 minutes of walking, I'll do 10 minutes of jump rope with my favorite playlist on, something very like good tempo, good music, good beats. Yesterday though, I challenged myself and I was like, I'm gonna try walking for an hour. So I listened to a Call Her Daddy podcast, and I was able to walk for an hour, and I just felt so great afterward. But the thing I noticed for me is that, especially with the Canadian cold weather, the dry air just really dries out my nasal passages, and it makes me have a lot of post-nasal drip. Now that on top of walking inclined at a higher speed makes your body kind of want to breathe more, you know what I mean? So I'm breathing a lot more cold, dry air. It's making my nose even more dry. I'm getting so snotty as I am walking on the treadmill, and I need to start bringing tissue packs with me because that is a problem when I am walking on the treadmill and then my nose is getting clogged, you know what I mean? That is a little annoying to deal with, but all that to say, I'm so proud that I was able to walk inclined for an hour yesterday. It felt amazing. Another thing I've been incorporating again is stretching, because I mean, once you reach my age, you start cracking in places you've never cracked before. I especially, like the other day, my friend like playfully nudged me and it startled me, and I freaking pinched a hip nerve. Oh my gosh, like it hurt and I was like, I gotta start stretching more. I gotta be more mobile with my body. So I used to be able to do splits. I can't anymore, so I'm trying to work my way to do that again. But I'm just trying to be more flexible as well, just to make sure everything is well lubricated. I have tight hips, especially because I sit a lot during the day, so doing the pigeon pose is really beneficial. And also, I don't want to run the risk of getting like a hip replacement surgery in my later years, so there is also that. So a lot of stretching in those areas. Took a little break from yoga because I was sick, you know, but yoga has done so good for my upper body as well. I've noticed so much definition in my arms just from like doing the flows and everything like that. So I don't really work upper body when I'm working out in the gym. And then, you know what, yesterday I was sitting on the sofa and I was like, if there is one thing that I could learn right now, a skill that I can learn where time and money was no issue, for me it would be to learn how to play the harp. I especially want to learn how to play the Great Fairy Fountain theme on the harp, because I find that it's just so beautiful, and it would be a life goal of mine to be hired to play that on the harp for someone's wedding. When I get married one day, I want to walk down to the Great Fairy Fountain, hopefully strung on the harp. I think that would be so magical. But I love I used to want to be an MC for a wedding. I feel like that would be so fun because I love weddings and I love love. But also, I'm like, dang, I want to perform at a wedding too. So I would love to learn to play the harp and play the Great Fairy Fountain song for a beautiful bride to walk down to. That would be one of my life's bucket list missions. And speaking of bucket list, I have like a bucket list of things that I want to do now that I am single in my 30s. I love who I am. I love the person I became, and I just love life for what it is right now in this new chapter of life for me. And I was like, I've never really made a bucket list before, so why not make a bucket list and see if I can accomplish those things on my own or like with a willing participant. So I mean, I could show you guys. I also have TikTok and Instagram, so that's where I kind of share tidbits of my life beyond gaming of what you see here on YouTube. So I don't post any of those shorts or other contents that I make on YouTube because I try to make this mainly more gaming and like yap session focused. But anything outside of that, fashion, fun, perfumes and stuff, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Just check my socials. But this is my little bucket list that I have right now of things I want to do. So I think these are like very achievable right now for maybe the next year or two. So I think it'll be fun to see what I can accomplish. I want to add more, but I don't know what else to add. You know what I mean? These are things like on the top of my head that I've been wanting to do for several years now. Like especially the butterfly museum one. I've been wanting to do that for so long. Just never gotten taken to it or like had the opportunity. The tulip field and lavender field as well. Purchase a sculptural plant for my home. I know which one I want. Shout out to you know who if you're watching this video, my blessing from across the world who helped me decide like what plant I wanted to get for my home. Now the only thing is whether or not I can find something like that where I live or if I have to like make a purchase and then wait. Although I know if I get the plant, it's going to take a while for me to like prune and mold it into the shape that I want, but I'm very excited. And I would love to see the sunrise because I'm a night owl, so I always see the sunset, but I think it would be nice to see the sunrise. I think in my single era, I would love to share a kiss under the snow or rain. I think that is like so cute, so romantic. I would love to try to go to a bar and sip on a drink alone. I love when I see like rom-coms and the ladies do that, and I feel like that's so fun. Chatting with the bartender and stuff like that. And I do like to sing. So I think going to a karaoke bar would be so fun and really push me out of my comfort zone. The reason why I'm a little shy singing in front of people though is because when I was younger, my brother told me that I suck at singing. And that scarred me for a while. But yeah, if you guys ever have made a bucket list of like just easy fun things to like bang out, let me know any suggestions you might have for my list that I should add, because I would love to expand this a little more and just make life a bit more fun. But I do want to know, so this question goes back to you guys. If you guys could gain a skill right now, what would it be? As you know, for me, it would be playing the harp. But what would you guys want to learn? I'm so curious what everyone else has in mind in terms of like something they want to pick up. And I think the theme for the next couple of videos until the end of the year would be just things like, you know, daydreaming a bit of goals you have for yourself, things you want to accomplish, things you want to maybe go back into, relationships you want to might revisit, and relationships you might want to let go as well. I am behind on some messages. I know that some people have reached out to me on Discord, so I will be reading through that and seeing whether or not some of the topics are things that I will be talking about on camera as well. So that is so much fun. So if you guys have any stories that you relate to or things that you want me to talk about, always feel free to message me on Discord. My DMs are pretty much open door. And yeah, if you guys didn't know, we do have a Discord. Check it out, hang out there. It's so much fun, and I always get a good laugh every time I pass around. Really smart, talented people, very cozy community as well. And without further ado, I think those are like pretty much all my thoughts that I have right now. I mean, I could continue rambling, okay, but I don't want to make this too much of a long video, and I want to share other things with you guys for the next video as well. I'm very excited because I have a heels dance class today. I think this is the second to last class before the end of the season, so my hope is that it's not a group dance choreo. I mean, it's fun, but I don't like to do like group stuff. I feel bad for saying that. I'm also meeting with a friend on Wednesday, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a little date. And so far I think that's it for my week, but we shall see. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Check me out on all my other social media. Reminder that there will be no stream, just so that I can give my voice a rest still, but I will be making content for YouTube. And don't forget, if you guys could learn one skill, what would it be? I really want to know. But until next time, my friends, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.